Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna. We are now starting the second episode of the lesser known stories of Mahabharata. In this episode, we are going to talk about story of why Agni Dev was cursed. Narayana namaskritam narang chaivo narottamam deving saraswating vyasang tato jayo mudirayet. So, before starting this description, I first offer my namaskar to Narayan, Naro-Narayan, Saraswati Devi, Vyasdeva. The word Jaya, where you say Tato Jayo Mudirayet, the word Jaya is generally used for Puranas and Mahabharata. And it is told that before describing Mahabharata, we should actually offer obeisances to these devatas, and then we should start the description. The current series I have taken mostly from Kashidas Mahabharata. Kashidas Mahabharata is in Bengali. It was published in 1926, and I am picking up only interesting story of each Parva, because in the previous episode I described the 18 Parva and a short description of each Parva. Each Parva has many subsections, so we are talking of some of the interesting stories from each Parva. And the photos we are all taking from internet. When Vyasdeva composed Mahabharata, it had 60 lakh slokas. Now these 60 lakh slokas, out of these 60 lakh slokas, only 1 lakh sloka was distributed to Martalok or the earth planet when Janmenjaya Rishi did the Sarpa Yagna. Then Vaishampayan, he described those 1 lakh sloka which was understood and which was read even today. The remaining slokas were given to Deolok, some of the slokas were given to Gandharva Lok, and some of the slokas were even given to Patal Lok. The current Mahabharata, which has 18 Parvas, consists of 1 lakh slokas, and mostly the description of Vaishampayan to Janmenjaya Maharaj, those are authenticated document which we can read. Now, the Adiparva has 18 subsections. They are namely Anukramanika, Samagra, Paushya, Paulam, Astik, Adi Vamanasa Sabhaiva, Jotugriha, Hidimbavad, Bogbod, Chaitrarod, Sayangvar Parvo, Vaivahika Parvo, Vidur Gaman Parvo, Rajyolabh, Arjun Bonavas, Subhadra Haran, Haranaharika and Khandabdahu. Now each parva is quite elaborate and each subparva also has very intricate stories. So I will take up some of the stories from this parva and try to present in each episode. Today, let us start first with Anukramanika subparva. In the Anukramanika subsections, in the next slide, we will discuss the story behind that. In the Anukramanika subsection, it is told that there are Shaunaka rishis like Shanak Muni and all. They in the Naimisha Aranya, there is a place called Naimisha Aranya or Naimisha forest. There for 12 years they were doing the fire sacrifice. Why they were doing that? Because after Dwapar Yug, Kali Yug came and these rishis wanted to tackle the Kali Yug. Now Naimisha forest or Naimisha Aranya is a very sacred place. I have shown in the map in the left side of the screen currently where it is located. It is located in UP and it is very close to the Lucknow and Gomti river. It is also understood that this is very important because it is believed that the earth's axis passes through Naimisharanya, and therefore if a tunnel is dig inside the Naimisharanya, the other end goes straight towards Patal, Dharatal, Rashatal. In fact, during British time, some archaeologists started digging there, but they could not reach to the end because they understood that it is a very long tunnel. Now let's come back to the story. These rishis or sages, they were doing this yagna because they wanted to find out a amicable way how they can handle the Kali Yug, because the ages of quarrel or Kali Yug has come and there are a lot of difficulties for the sages kind of people to stay in this world. Now, in that, it is described in the Adiparva that Lomaharsha Rishi's son, Sautis, he appeared in that place. And he was actually describing Mahabharata in many places under instruction of Vyasdeva. Now, when he came to Naimisharanya forest, everybody greeted him. They asked him to take his seat and also blessed him to the story of Mahabharata. They asked where from you are coming, what you have seen so far. So he very politely said that he is coming from the court of Janmenjaya Rishi, Janmenjaya Maharaj. Janmenjaya Maharaj was son of Maharaj Parikshit, who was the grandson of Arjun. Now Janmenjaya was doing a snake sacrifice, and in that sacrifice all snakes were being killed. In that, Vaishampayan, he was a great sage and he was the son of Vyasdeva and disciple also. He explained the Mahabharata to Janmenjaya because Janmenjaya wanted to know about Mahabharata and also Supreme Personality of Godhead Lord Krishna, whose description is given mostly in Mahabharata. Now, he was telling us that Sautis was telling us that now I have got the opportunity of telling you some of the stories and all details, and the first I will talk about a particular dynasty which is called Bhrgu dynasty. There was a great sage in the name of Bhrgu, and he was actually son of Brahmaji himself. He was Brahmaji's mental son. And this story I told into the episode of Balaji episode. If you want to see, I will give a link in the description of the video, and how Bhrgu was believed to be, was trusted to test the three gods Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, and how he found that Vishnu is the highest one. That story I have told there. However, this Bhrgu Rishi had a very beautiful wife. Her name was Puloma. And Bhrgu Rishi and Puloma were very happily married couple, and Bhrigu was son of Brahma. He was very powerful. He was very great Maharshi, and they were living well. And Puloma at that time was expectant with her child. Now, one day, when Maharshi Bhrigu went out of his home for doing some puja and all, at that time, one Rakshas or demon in the name Puloman, he arrived his house. When the Puloma saw Puloman, she offered him the fruits, the food, the water as a guest, and she wanted him to be happy with those things. But Puloman, being a Rakshas, he was not happy with all those things. He, with a wicked mind, wanted to enjoy the wife of Bhrigu Rishi, Puloma herself, and therefore he was finding opportunity for that. Now suddenly Puloman also told that this is the same girl whom Puloma's father has already betrothed to Puloman many years ago. But Puloma later on got married to Bhrigu, and Puloman did not find her so long. Now at that point what happened? He saw that Puloma is available in that house and he wanted to enjoy her. Now how he can do that? He wanted somebody to certify that this is the girl whom he was supposed to marry. So in that place there was one fire which was available, and the fire was the fire of the sacrifice or Yagna. Now Puloman asked fire that you are present everywhere. You are present in the earth, you are present in the Swarg, you are present in Patal, everywhere. You know everything. And I actually was betrothed to Puloma in front of you. So now you tell me the truth, whether this is the girl with whom I got betrothed or not. Now Agni Dev was in deep problem, because Agni Dev knew everything, but he knew that he is a Rakshas and he had to save Puloma, but he could not change his property because his dharma is to tell truth. So Agni Dev, in fear of failing from doing his Swadharma, Agni Dev told, yes, this is Puloma and this is the same girl whom you were supposed to get married. Hearing that, Puloman did not waste time, just picked up Puloma and started running away. And this was causing lot of pain to Puloma, and she was crying with a lot of pain. And with that pain, she actually delivered the baby, which took birth and fell on the ground. And that baby is none other than চ্যবন Rishi. চ্যবন Rishi, we will see in the next episode. He is one of the main forefather of all the Mahabharata kings. চ্যবন Rishi is so powerful. He was also part of Brahma Tej. He actually looked to Puloman very angrily, because he had to take birth untimely in this manner, and seeing him in that condition, Puloman was almost got scared, and finally he got burnt by the glare of চ্যবন Rishi, and thus Puloma was released. By that time, Bhrigu Maharaj or Maharshi Bhrigu, he came back home, and when he saw this precarious condition of his beloved wife, he asked what exactly happened. And the Puloma told that this happened because one demon came and he wanted to take me away. So she further added that the demon asked Agni Dev, and Agni Dev told the truth, that I was the person whom he was supposed to marry earlier. Then Bhrigu Maharaj became very angry that because of this righteousness of Agni Dev, the Puloma had to go through, and also চ্যবন Rishi had to go through all these problems. So he cursed Agni Dev. He cursed fire, that henceforth you will eat whatever you see in your front, whether it is pure, impure, whatever, everything he will eat. He will not have any differentiation between even the impure thing he will eat, and he will also become impure. Now Agnidev got very annoyed because he only did what he was supposed to do. So he started doing meditating on Brahmaji, that why, and he immediately took out all the fire from entire world. Because the fire was taken out, the entire creation was coming to an end. Fire is one of the most important part of the human civilization. Looking at that, Brahmaji immediately came and he said, "No, Agnidev, do not be so angry. I am giving you benediction that although you will eat everything, but whatever you will eat, that will become pure. Because you will have the power to make every impure thing to pure." And also he told, that is how even the dead bodies also will be eaten by you, and those dead bodies also will become pure. So Agnidev was happy and he started doing his own performance. And that is how in the Adiparva we said how Agnidev got cursed. Let us end the episode here. In the next episode we will discuss another story like this. Hare Krishna.